Hello, today we're going to talk about graph key features 1. Alright, the first thing we need to go over is the slope-intercept form real quick. This is used for a linear equation. I will keep wanting to say function, but it's not a function because it's got the y. So the m is your slope, or the rate of change, and this b back here is your y-intercept. So this is when x will be 0, basically, when your x and your point is 0. Yeah, so that's how you find the slope and the y-intercept. We're going to go over a bunch of this stuff. So, all right, for our first 3 examples, we're just going to find the slope and the y-intercept of 3 different looking equations. So this one's already set up in slope-intercept form for us. So the coefficient in front of the x is the slope. So in this case, it's 3. My y-intercept is the back number, the constant. It's -5. This can also be written as 0, -5, because whenever you have your y-intercept, the x is always 0. All right? So here, this is not in slope-intercept form. You cannot tell what the slope or the y-intercept is until you've put it in this form. So subtract 6 from both sides. Divide by -3. Y equals -2 over 3x plus 2. All right. Now what is my slope? Well, my slope is the coefficient in front of the x, so -2/3. And my y-intercept is 2, which can also be written as 0, 2. Just that back constant number. All right, and my last one, I have to get the y all alone, so divide everything by 5. Y equals 1/5 x minus 3/5. I just took the x off the top. I don't like it up there. So my slope is 1/5, and my y-intercept is -3/5 or 0, -3/5. The negative, the sign in front of the b goes with it. So here it was became positive, so it's positive, negative, negative. The signs carry along with what you have. All right, some more examples for you. Here we go. We're just going to find the slope and the y-intercept, and we're going to find the slope and the y-intercept over there. So I need to get the y all alone. All right, divide by the coefficient. X over here plus 3. So my slope here is -5/2. My y-intercept is 3 or 0, 3. All right, over here, a lot of people have trouble with graphs of this slope-intercept form of linear functions. They're pretty simple. So your y-intercept is where this line, I colored orange, you know it was blue, crosses right here. So it hits right there at 25. So my slope is, or my b is 25 because that's where it crosses. It's my y-intercept. All right, now I just have to find my slope. So I have it at 130 and 760. You can do this either way. You can use the formula, or you can just do rise over run. I'll do rise over run. I don't really like it, but I will. 1, 2, 3. So I'm raising up 10, 20, 30, and then I'm running over 6. So rise over run, which gives me 5. So my slope is 5. So it's y equals 5x plus 20. And there you go. It's really that simple. Did a rise over run, didn't really have to do any math. Looked at where my orange line crossed on my y-axis, and I was good. All right, another example here. So we're gonna do 2x minus y plus 4 equals 0. Now we can't graph this, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna solve and graph. To be able to graph it, it has to be in that format. Is it in that format? No. So I have to move everything but the y to the other side. Now is the y all alone? No, it still has a coefficient of -1 that I have to divide through. There we go. My slope is 2, or for graphing purposes, it's 2 over 1. And my y-intercept is at 4, or 0, 4. Now I need to graph this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where do I always start when I'm graphing something like this? Or where should I start? Well, I need a known point to start my graphing. I have it. My y-intercept is where I always start. So 0, 4. It's a known point. You can't start graphing without a known point. So 0, 4. Now I have my slope, which is 2 over 1, rise over run. So I'm going to go down to there. Now is my slope positive or negative? Well, it's positive too. So since it's positive, I'm going to move 1 over this way. Because, there we go. That awesome looking line. Because it's not negative, and that's how it should look if it's negative. It looks like that because it's positive. And this is how you graph a line. What you really want to look for on these is, because you're going to get a lot of equations that look like this or like this. Like, which one of these graphs match up? Always look at the y-intercept first. Look at the problems matched up, because I guarantee 2 of them won't have the right y-intercept. After that, look at how the line is graphed. A lot of times they'll graph one negative or one positive. You don't even have to do any math with it. It's that simple. Always look at the y-intercept first, and you'll save yourself so much hassle, and I'm telling you, your grade will skyrocket when it comes to this stuff. All right, last one. Got to move everything over. You could technically just move the y over and add it to both sides, but I don't like to. This is the way I've done it my entire life, so that's the way I'm going to keep doing it. Which isn't a very smart thing to do, but when it comes to math, I like my math looking a certain way. And that's how I want it. If you wanted to just add that to both sides and you could get it there, I just want to be very happy with myself when I was done. So my y-intercept here is -3 or 0, -3. And my slope is just 1 or 1 over 1 for a rise over run case. So 0, -3 here, and then rise over 1. Up 1, over 1. If you still have any issues with graphing, I have plenty of videos over graphing with slope and whatever else you need. Alright, this has been Graphing Key Features 1. Hope it helped, and good luck.